my motorcycle carrying pizza in order to deliver it to a very cool company that sits in a big office. It's an incredibly beautiful building that I've never been inside. But now we need to drive up carefully and give the pizza to the one who ordered it. I hope I get a good tip.
Employees, today we gathered at a big, beautiful table for a reason. Thank you so much for coming in costumes, because this is an official meeting. Bring the pizza here. Assistant, pick her up faster than the delivery guy.
Just please! Don't forget to pay the bill because this is the most delicious pizza in our village. I hope that you will definitely enjoy everything because you have never eaten anything better.
Let me try it myself now. They said it was a very tasty pizza, but they weren't fooled. Mikey, you did a great job bringing her in on time and she stayed warm. I'll leave a tip for Mikey.
Oh, but you work for a very cool company that makes a lot of money. Please give me more because it's not enough. Why are you sorry to pay me more now?
Huh? Mikey, you've just come to my company and are trying to charge me even more tips. I think it's wrong and you're behaving very badly. I'm not going to continue talking to you anymore because we have a meeting going on. Security, get Mikey out of the office.
Huh? It's not fair. Why don't you want to give me some new money now? Even now they've asked the guards to kick me out. There's no need to hit me now. I'll leave on my own. But know that I was very offended by this attitude.
Guards, thank you so much for kicking him out. I don't want to stop the meeting anymore, so let's have a delicious meal and continue our conversations. We still have things to do with the company. I want to increase profits, so we'll have to find new ways to grow. We'll continue soon.
I can't get into this office anymore. Oh no! The evil bandit has now taken my scooter.
Mikey, I stole it and I'll never get it back.
Ah! I'm very upset right now because I won't be able to work in delivery. I have absolutely nothing left. I'm crying a lot and I want this to end as soon as possible. I need to change my life urgently. I need to get a job in an office. Yep.
Now it's time to pay the guard's salary because he's really doing his job well. Mikey is still standing next to the office. I don't understand what he wants from me. I think he's crying. I won't get distracted now because I have a lot of things that I have to complete. I'm going to check on the Golem who is trying very hard to harvest wheat at the top. We have a huge field in our office where different plants are grown. I want to check and find out everything right now. Since I am the head of this company, I need to know everything about my employees. I'm really surprised now because the Golem is working very well and harvesting a lot of wheat. Hi, how are you doing now?
Hello, boss. Everything is fine. I'm working because I really need money. I'm going to collect the remaining wheat and give it to you. Wait just a little bit because it really takes a lot of time.
Huh? Golem is the best worker who performs his duties in the field. I am very glad that we managed to find such a good employee. All I have to do is wait for him to harvest the whole crop and give it to me because I'll pay him money for it. The Golem was harvesting wheat and got paid. Golem, you're doing great. Come to me now. I see that you have gathered all the wheat that I asked you for. As a boss, I would like to pay you a very good salary. I'll even give you a little bonus because you completed everything on time. I hope that you will continue to work well.
Thank you so much for appreciating my work so much. Now take back the wheat that I have harvested. I want it to benefit our village and your company to develop even better. And now, I need to plant new plants.
Surprisingly, I've actually managed to harvest wheat now. And now, I need to run as fast as possible because I have a meeting with a villager. I promised to give him the wheat, and he gave me the money in return. I will multiply my capital and become even richer.
JJ, hello! I see that your workers have harvested the wheat we agreed on. So now give it to me. I've brought the amount that we talked about recently. It's a pleasure to deal with businessmen like you. I'll run about my business.
I managed to earn even more money. I am incredibly happy because now my company has become even richer, but we need to put everything in order. I don't want to lose a single dollar. I need to go downstairs because someone is waiting for me there. I'll find out about it as soon as possible. Mikey!
Huh? I'm sorry that I scared you, but I had a terrible situation in my life because my motorcycle was stolen. I would like to ask you only one thing. If you can help me, then my life will really change. I want to get a job with you.
Oh, Mikey, I have a suitable job for you. I think you should handle it. Run faster after me, I'll show you. But I must warn you right away that this is not very pleasant. You will need to clean one room, which is located on the floor above the farm.
Huh? I'll clean the toilets. Don't you have a better job? Because I don't want to do this. It smells really bad and there's nothing to breathe. If you really want me to do this job, then at least give me a bucket and a mop. I have a very unpleasant task ahead of me right now, but I need money.
Huh? Wait, I'll give you the bucket and the mop now. I'll definitely check how you did it soon. In the meantime, take away the poop and clean the toilets because they are full and everything is very dirty here. If you clean it all up, I'll pay you the money. You don't have any other choice anyway.
Oh, I'm very upset right now. I never would have thought that I would find myself in such a terrible situation. I'll have to clean the toilets and clean them of poop. It's a nasty job. Even the walls are smeared.
Oh, Mikey got his first job, and in the meantime, I'll keep going. I still have a lot of things that I must definitely handle and control. I have a huge number of employees working in my office. Now I'm going to the most important department that I've spent a lot of money on. I'll check the laboratory for experiments.
JJ, hello. We're having a very serious problem because we can't build the golem you asked us to build. We have already tried several times to put blocks in different ways, but nothing works. Maybe you, as the boss, can tell us what needs to be fixed here.
Huh? Let's take a closer look at what you're doing. It seems to me that you have some very serious mistakes here that you don't even know about. What you drew on the board is wrong, but that's okay. I'll help you. You just need to change the location of the blocks now. The pumpkin should be at the top. Huh?
It's impossible to believe how we didn't figure it out right away. Then now it's best to take a church and use it to break the iron blocks because they are very strong. We definitely won't be able to do it with our hands. Let's take a look at what the golem will look like.
It was very easy to find the mistake because the golem is now built. You can continue to work on it, and I will try not to distract you. Just please remember how to build it correctly. After that, you can look at the board and navigate it.
Thank you very much. You've really helped us a lot. You can't find a better boss, and now we have a clear plan for building a golem. I am incredibly glad that we are scientists who will now be able to develop new golems in this laboratory. Let's continue our work and not get distracted.
Afternoon. I heard that you managed to create a very cool golem, and I would still honestly like to buy it.
In principle, I don't mind selling it to you as much as you consider necessary because of it, and then you can take it for yourself. Oh, it's a pretty good amount, so I'm happy to sell it to you. Now you're officially its owner and you can safely take it away.
Thank you very much. We had a very good deal.
Oh, congratulations, we have earned a lot of money.
It's very cool, which means we've done a very good job. And for such a good sale, will you give us a bonus?
Huh? Yes, of course I will give you time because you deserve it. You are very great fellows. For creating such a golem, and thanks to this, we have earned very good money.
Well, then we'll develop something else that we can sell later.
Oh, all right, let's believe you. I hope you can do something else, but in the meantime, I need to go on business and check on someone I've given a very dirty job to. I have quite a lot of money and now I am very rich, but in principle, I think that I need to earn even more because there should be a lot of money. But also, by the way, I will need to separate a small part that will have to be paid for Mikey's work. In principle, it is not so hard to work there, so you can pay him very little because I pay a lot less as a cleaner. Well, let's go in and take a look. Oh, well, I see that you've washed everything pretty well. All the booths are very clean and very shiny. I'll tell you, well done. So now you're giving me all the inventory. I'll put it down and I'll pay you. The normal amount for this job.
Huh? You have no idea how tired I am working here. I just smell like this dirty toilet, and you can also notice that I'm all smeared. So I hope maybe you'll pay me a little more.
Yes, I'll put everything down now. everything that you used like a mop, and only then I'll give it back to you, but you look very strange. What? Did you just put everything in the pantry? How could you? You didn't clean up properly, but you just decided to set me up. Come here quickly, and I'll talk to you now.
Ah! Wait, please don't touch me. Let's talk and discuss everything. I just really didn't like this job at all, and that's why I did it.
Yes, if you had done this job well, then I would have paid you and then given you another one.
It's okay. Please give me a second try. I won't let you down anymore. I'm telling you honestly. Give me some work. I'll do it.
Okay, well, I'll give you one last chance, and so to speak, I'll give you a job that you should like in general. You'll be a builder. Since I have 2 more offices under construction, I need workers there. So now I'll give you all the protection and equipment, and after that you'll go with them to help them build there. I'll warn them there, the fact that another assistant will come to them.
Woohoo! Actually, I should like it because I wanted to try myself as a builder. So I definitely won't let you down here, and that's why I'm going to build with them. At least it's better than cleaning the toilet.
Now I'm handing you all the necessary equipment. It's necessary for you to be safe, after which you can safely go to the construction site and work there. At the end of the working day, I'll pay you the money, but only if you really earn it and don't mess around there.
Woohoo!
Great, I've puzzled him. Now we need to check how the statue is being built. We need him to definitely get to the builders, but not run away. Well, everything seems to be there. Now you can proceed to the statue. It's the most terrifying statue I've ever seen. You can't even imagine what needs to be built well in order to sell it later. Because if you build it very well, then you will receive a bonus from the sale. But in this case, it's not a statue. Of some horror, I suggest you urgently clean it up and get out of here. Go better help those over there to the builders who are currently working in the office and not here. You haven't done anything at all. I can't imagine how it could have been built at all, but I gave a clear plan of action, a diagram, and instructions for how to build it, and I don't understand how it could have been built like this. It doesn't even look like the project that was originally there. I don't understand who I'm hiring at all. It seems to me that we need to fire everyone soon and take a normal, qualified people, not this rabble that's here. Due to the fact that he built it wrong, and accordingly, the client will soon come for it, who will need to sell it, so now I will need to take everything into my own hands in order to start and do it normally. And this is normal in terms of when the client came, he was happy and definitely wanted to buy it. You also need to take into account the fact that later you will need to check what Mikey is doing there. Because if you take into account the moment when, instead of cleaning up normally, he just took and swept everything and filled the entire pantry, he can also calmly do it at the construction site. Therefore now, as soon as I have the opportunity, I will immediately run away. But due to the fact that my time is very limited, that is, I am currently mainly busy completing the sculpture properly, so that at least it has a beautiful appearance and so that the client definitely buys it. Ho-ho! So far I'm getting a very good sculpture. So, in fact, I shouldn't have been doing this because, in fact, I could just go hire someone now and accordingly he would have built it all, but unfortunately it's not so easy to do and I would have spent a lot of time on it, so it's okay that I'm finishing it now. So in principle, there's not much left. Now I need to finish a little bit, and just the same, I'll be in time for the arrival of the buyers. Well, on the one hand, it's also good that everything I earn from this culture I won't have to give to anyone because, in fact, I built it and I'm selling it. By the way, it's also very interesting that my scientists may now come up with something else that we can sell, so in principle I will soon become very rich and I like it. Well, you can say that I have now officially finished the whole thing. Now there are only small, so to speak, adjustments in my sculpture, and after that, I can safely sell it. In principle, it turned out to be quite beautiful, and I think it will cost a lot. Now it remains only to wait for the client who will come to buy it. I hope he likes everything. He will be satisfied, and he will pay more for what we have done much better than he wanted. I think he's coming soon.
Wow. I really like this sculpture, and I'm very glad that you built it as well as I really wanted. So I'll pay you a little more for this than I expected. Thank you very much.
Ho-ho! Because of my good mood, I'll give you a little bonus, but this is a one-time promotion. Next time if you build something wrong, I won't pay anything. Now you can be free. We need to keep an eye on what Mikey is doing. As I understand it, he will now climb the tower crane just to help the crane operator. Most likely. I need to look at it and check it. My one worker starts breaking blocks under himself for some reason. Oh no! Come on, I'll give you another job with Sophia. Don't go any higher. Huh? I repeat, it's better to send and not climb. Uh-oh. He's probably out of blocks, and that's why he's climbing with dynamite, which is very dangerous because it can explode at any moment. So come on, get down and take it all away. I think he's gonna push another one of my employees on purpose. What the hell is going on there? I can't understand why he's doing all this. What? That's enough, please. You're already annoying me very much. Come on down quickly.
Yep. Well, I heard you. Now I'm starting to descend quickly.
Oh no! No need to use the redstone block. It will now wait for all the dynamite. You're the clumsiest worker I've ever hired. Everything exploded here because of you. Now it's taking me even longer to rebuild it. Why did I invite you to work at all? You're fired! Uh-oh. He just caused a lot of damage. I am a rich JJ. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.